Even Jesus said that when he came, he did not come for those with a will. He said that doctors don't need us. People who are well don't need a doctor. And the world is in need of each and every one of us. Sometimes we feel inadequate. Sometimes we feel we're not able to carry out this mission for various reasons. Right? Maybe you're a spiritual colored. You know what I mean? You're on the fence. You know? Maybe that's what the reason is. Or maybe you don't feel that your story is not worth talking about. Or your background is not enough to win over people to God. But this is what's going to cost you to fulfill your mission. The first one is that to fulfill your mission, it's going to cause you to abandon your agenda and accept the agenda of God for your life. This is a deliberate decision you have to make. By saying this, I'm not saying that everyone stops work or everyone stops whatever business, stop being lawyers, stop being drivers, whatever kind of form you're doing, you know. But even as you are about your business, even as you are about doing life, what should always be on your mind is that God's agenda has fulfilled in that sphere of life in which you are in. So what's going to cost you for a mission? It's going to require that you yield your rights to God. You yield your expectations to God. You yield your dreams, your plans, your ambitions to God. It's going to cost you that. When this happens, you're going to find that you're going to stop praying selfish prayers, such as, God, bless what I'm doing. Oh, God, bless this, you know. But you're going to pray, God, help me to do the things which you are blessing. Because your mind has changed. Remember, you're a new creation, and what you have is to reconcile the world to God. All the enemies of God have become friends of God. So even as you are going about your life and carrying on where God has placed you, you are saying, God, help me to do what you are blessing. Because your primary aim is to see that God's will is done on earth as it is in heaven. So what is going to cost you to fulfill your mission or your agenda? It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost your energy. Depending on what God has called you to do. You might find yourself in missions. Or you may find yourself required to sponsor missions. It's going to cost you airtime. Because it's going to make follow-ups on people that you've reached, people that you've spoken to already about the gospel. You know, it's going to cost you time because you're going to need to travel to wherever they are so you can edify them or build them up. It's going to cost you even your reputation. But would we rather hold on to the comforts of this broken world and weigh them against the authenticity of God's call of our lives? No, that is wrong. Our minds should be that we should be able to lose everything, even if it means losing our lives for the gospel. Because then you know your life is secure. Life will count for nothing if all you do is try to protect yourself, try to protect your image. Sometimes it may be very, very hard, right? Because, like, for example, we are live on social media, and people start calling you pastor even when you're not. People start calling you pastor even when you're not. But ours is to preach the gospel regardless. Amen. Whether you lose your life, whether you lose everything, our aim is to to push the agenda of God. The devil will be against you. Everything around your life will be against you. Your family might turn against you. You might have to change even habits in your life. Just make sure the agenda of God is achieved.